Hello everyone. Tonight we are playing the quarterfinals. We're starting off with Joe C against Colin, after Colin's dismantling of Preston in the pre-quarters. Then we're going to follow on with Gibby and Rob. Rob being on my couch at the moment. Rob had a nice, absurd comeback victory against our newcomer, so I still feel really bad for Sprite for joining this. Hello everyone. Tonight we are playing the quarterfinals. We're starting off with Joe C against Colin, after Colin's dismantling of Preston in the pre-quarters. Then we're going to follow on with Gibby and Rob. Rob being on my couch at the moment. Rob had a nice, absurd comeback victory against our newcomer, so I still feel really bad for Sprite for joining this league and being completely shammed. After that, we're going to have our Joe S versus Adam match.
Gotta take your hazing.
Rob thinks that Sprite needs his hazing. We have Joe S versus Adam after that. Adam had a slim victory over Crayon, and he's got the Vikings defense, so he's got a lot of weapons and ways to win here. Plus, there was a little bit of shit talk going back and forth in the group meet recently, so I'm really excited for that match. And then, rounding out the night, we've got Wego versus Andy. Hello everyone. Tonight we are playing the quarterfinals. We're starting off with Joe C against Colin, after Colin's dismantling of Preston in the pre-quarters. Then we're going to follow on with Gibby and Rob. Rob being on my couch at the moment. Rob had a nice, absurd comeback victory against our newcomer, so I still feel really bad for Sprite for joining this league and being completely shammed. After that, we're going to have our Joe S versus Adam match.
Gotta take your hazing.
Rob thinks that Sprite needs his hazing. We have Joe S versus Adam after that. Adam had a slim victory over Crayon, and he's got the Vikings defense, so he's got a lot. Hello everyone. Tonight we are playing the quarterfinals. We're starting off with Joe C against Colin, after Colin's dismantling of Preston in the pre-quarters. Then we're going to follow on with Gibby and Rob. Rob being on my couch at the moment. Rob had a nice, absurd comeback victory against our newcomer, so I still feel really bad for Sprite for joining this league and being completely shammed. After that, we're going to have our Joe S versus Adam match.
Gotta take your hazing.
Rob thinks that Sprite needs his hazing. We have Joe S versus Adam after that. Adam had a slim victory over Crayon, and he's got the Vikings defense, so he's got a lot of weapons and ways to win here. Plus, there was a little bit of shit talk going back and forth in the group meet recently, so I'm really excited for that match. And then, rounding out the night, we've got Wego versus Andy. Rob disapproves. I don't know. It'll be a match. But anyway, starting it off, Joe C and Colin. Let's jump over to Madden. Quick look at the rosters before I jump into the game. I don't really know how much I want to analyze here. Quarterbacks are fairly even. Running backs are on Colin's side. Wide receivers, somewhat even. They got to run it through Keenan Allen on the Colin side. Tight ends aren't that much of a factor. And then strong advantage to the defense of Joe C.
Yo, but Eddie Lacy could be a sleeper here.
I think Eddie Lacy is the first string fullback on that team. That's probably
Man. Too broke to pay attention. Man. Yeah.
Oh man, I could save money if I buy Terrell Owens right now.
Brian Urlacher a pair in this shot?
He better. Restore 54, baby.
I told my coworker today with a picture of it like Urlacher before and Ryan Sandberg after. He got really confused. He's like, that's not Urlacher. I'm like, I know it's not Urlacher. It's Ryan Sandberg.
In this building, they're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams.
Like, Frank Gore was like recruited after.
High again possession. They'll be led out by the man taking number 3 overall back in 2008. It's their now veteran quarterback, Matt Ryan.
And at times it's hard for me to believe I'm saying veteran Matt Ryan. Still remember him coming out of Boston College, full of enthusiasm, mastered their 2-minute drill in his first OTA. What a player.
He has both his hands though. We'll see how that works.
I'm genuinely curious what Madden's going to do with trapping this year.
I guarantee you he's not going to have hands. His model will not have hands.
Right, but that means they have to specially model for it.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
That's not
And his first pass is incomplete.
More foul ball, honestly.
And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Oh, that's true, yeah. I think he actually is. So I think the fullback can just get him over there at once and erase it. That is a big boy.
Second and 10 now. Ryan.
I mean, they're trying to rock out.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
One more reunion. And Shaquille Griffin.
Oh, yeah.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the shotgun, Ryan. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Now on the field come the Seattle Seahawks and quarterback Russell Wilson. First time in his career he's not a part of the playoffs in 2017. But NFL leader in touchdown passes, career high 34, and you said it a lot during the season. He was kind of Houdini. He really carried this team when they had some deficiencies, didn't they?
He certainly did, and they struggled throughout the year, but they managed to keep games close. And then they hoped that he would have his wizardry on high in the 4th quarter. And he did. 19 fourth-quarter touchdowns, an NFL record. And so he kept them in the race all the way through with what he did down the stretch.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Must have insane keeper value, though.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Was it? Last year was so long ago.
They run it again with Hyde. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. The defense here for the Rams.
Brandon, when Connor Barwin came out of the University of Cincinnati, the thing I remembered most about him was what he did while he was in college. Tight end, played on the basketball team before moving over to defensive end at the behest of his head coach. And boy, has that paid off well for him. Started 96 consecutive games in Philadelphia, signed with the Rams in the offseason to play outside linebacker again with a comfort zone in that defense.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Gibby in the chat saying, what a game we have here.
Yeah, it's thrilling affair. And 3-2.
3-2.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened.
I'm kind of staying further away from the mic than I used to, so the game sound might need to go down. I always try moving the mic. Yeah.
Wilson now to throw on third down. He dumps it to Hyde. Give him 6 yards and they do convert on third.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that third down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. Threw a little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
All right, microphone is migrating.
First down, a run with Hyde. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Good enough.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Now it's Wilson.
Wilson takes off. He's got it.
He's gone. He's gone.
And he'll get it down deep into Los Angeles territory. It's a big play on third down for the Seahawks. 45 yards.
But at the very least, after tonight, we will know we're going to where we're all choosing. Solid run. Solid broken tackle.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mark Barron coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
On second down, Wilson. They go screen pass to Hyde. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the shotgun, Wilson. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. You hate to see it.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Third and a country mile last time.
Now it's 10 more yards of a country mile.
Wide mile.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Yes.
He's got it.
Oh, but he's
And
down.
he couldn't hang on to it through the
DeMarco
contact.
so.
Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So on 4th down, Pete Carroll's going to call out his field goal unit. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt.
What did? I have to wait for a second. I miss everything.
That field goal is well
Steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
It's probably going to be Snickers or Gatorade. It's always Snickers or Gatorade.
So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl. But 3rd MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
You go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999, where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
He still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Boy, Charles, Todd Gurley finished the year with a bang. And even though they lost the Falcons, he was over 100 yards in that game. Weeks 15 and 16, he was fantastic. A comeback year for him, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because we saw him explode on the scene as a rookie in 2015. 2016 just never could really get started. We didn't see the big runs. Heck, we didn't see a 100-yard game out of it. So when you look at this season, brand new offense, new way of doing things, but the biggest thing, offensive line, Andrew Whitworth at left tackle, Roger Saffold will be able to settle in at guard, his best position, and John Sullivan, the new center. That gave him a line to work with, and boy, did he take advantage of it. Well over 1,300 yards rushing, caught the ball well out of the backfield, a definite candidate for MVP in 2017, and I would say in just about any season he plays going forward.
Very rarely is there another first
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, and they've got it here with a first down.
Yes. I don't know.
Matt Millen. I have one right
This is the first one I've
Now it's Ryan. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall at the 32-yard line.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. How they can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. Good move.
Oh, goodbye.
And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
First and goal, Gurley. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Hopefully take into account player part too, which is like a randomly generated butt size.
It's probably the default butt size.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Probably false start. It's always false start.
Encroachment.
Actually, encroachment.
Encroachment on the defense, Michael Bennett.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
The penalty, it's Gurley. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
It's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Keenan Allen from 4 yards out. And the Rams are in for 6. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Yeah. That's right.
Punch him in the gut.
Kai Forbath on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Kai Forbath.
Biggest holder in the world.
So this drive spans 7 plays, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
That's a really good question.
Days of when like all the coaches' headsets were wired, and so like there was like a cable guy as well, but like had to just like hold the cables and follow the coach around so he could flip anyone.
Forbath out to kick this one away.
Or you have infamous Michigan coach Brady Hoke, who did not wear a headset.
Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return.
And you know you probably need one of those.
Presumably.
Before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving
what's going on?
Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely.
Generally
he
not
did for the
good.
Rams when they went from last in the league in scoring to leading the league in scoring and winning a division
Also,
title.
per Colin, thanks for the feedback. I've turned down the game volume. Hopefully you can hear it better now.
Defense, Alvin Kamara on offense.
Hello out there on the oil rig.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
You got to manage this correctly. We'll have the ball for the rest. Oh, no, that's not your team, Russell.
You couldn't have said that at a better time. Goodbye.
Roby Coleman. Russell can't get him, and it is 14-0.
Oh, no. You hate to see it. If you're Connor. If you're Colin, you love to see it.
So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Well, Seattle can still manage to keep the ball.
That's true. They just get the ball right back.
That was demonstrated one more time. A pick six
Oh,
going the other way.
Well, Pete, you done goofed.
Now Forbath for the extra point.
I'm amazed that Ben's knees can get all the way down there. I really am. I mean, look at that man. Absolute unit.
He is a hulking individual.
So the defense
I feel like he looks
creating
bigger in
some
real life,
points,
so.
not only getting the interception,
Probably a
but
little
then
generous
returning it to
with
the
his
end zone
Yeah,
for the pick
avatar.
six.
It's probably like, let's slim him down a little. We need a shirtless Ben pick. Like Beach Peyton Manning was pretty great once he was like 37. Like he had a gut. Like full on dad bod Super Bowl champion.
Nice. Good for him. He earned it.
Threw for like 140 yards in that game.
Oh shit, the kicker's coming. Everyone out of here.
And they were all just lobs.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's
But
in
he
the
threw
air.
for 55 touchdowns in 2013.
This one fielded at the 5. Charles, earlier we talked a lot about Russell Wilson, what a great job he did
So I
last
would
year
make a
in
comment about this
2017.
14-0 lead
Seattle's
being pretty
offense is
steep,
working their way back
but-
on the field, but they're probably going to need to find
but
a
Rob's
running
team
game
managed to come back from
alleviate some of that
14-0
pressure
last-
on Wilson, right?
last session,
Rob's team
so-
was down 14-0 at the beginning of the fourth quarter and won in regulation.
That is accurate.
The rushing yardage of Mike Davis.
So I don't want to make any
finished
claims
second.
about
And
this
Mike
game
Davis
being,
didn't begin the year
over
on
yet. We're
Seattle's
not even at
roster.
halftime.
They went through a number of runners this season, none of them that fit and really hit. Chris Carson, they thought was going to be the guy who got hurt early in the year, but they definitely have to find a running game and get back to playing that Seattle football of run first and let Russell Wilson take over from there.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Wide receiver stack on both sides.
Oh jeez.
On second down, here's
Yeah.
The double screen
College
play.
offense.
by Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
It's been a while since Pete Carroll was at
14 yards
USC.
that time and a fresh set of downs. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you
He
put
didn't really, I mean, he ran pretty
his
processed.
first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense.
Also ran
does
that
it?
handball to
Because
Reggie
those
Bush
are the
on.
types of plays
Ah,
that he
yes. A
provides.
classic.
When he does come
Classic
alive, when they do
offense.
look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
He also joins the long list of illustrious coaches that beat Illinois.
2 minutes to play here
There's a lot.
in the first half.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not
Back
so
to
illustrious.
CenturyLink Field
Darrell Hazel.
after this.
That was in the bowl game, right? No.
Yeah, Pete beat us in the Rose Bowl.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was like
I
what?
think that was his
2008?
last. Was that his last? Yeah, it was 2007 season and
Yeah.
2008. Was that his last
Coming
game
up
at USC?
at halftime, remember, we'll get you out to Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of this first half. That is, of course,
They like
unless you
Michigan.
decide to skip him.
And for the record, we do not encourage that.
And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about what to place it
Of
because
course,
of
the
Mike
Rams
Evans' size and frame.
USC, of course, share a stadium until some sort of monstrous $2 billion nonsense is built by Kroenke out.
Naturally. It'd be interesting to see how much that money can like produce.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than the Chargers playing in a friggin' MLS stadium.
On first and 10, it's Wilson.
Oh my God!
Russell, what are you doing, man?
That one got tipped. That was Hunter's fault.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
This
It's
is
sort of a
This is getting brutal.
For him now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw.
Pretty on Trubisky.
I could have.
Yeah.
I don't think
maybe that wasn't
tips.
tips. Never
I think
mind.
that was just terrible.
That was just bad. Okay, I take it back.
Hold that one on the B20.
Oh.
I want to give a hat tip.
Put in the kid. Put in Trubisky.
Yeah, put in Mitch. Free Mitch.
Or you can put Eli in. That's an option too.
37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
After the interception, here's Ryan.
Oh. Hey.
And they'll set up the screen.
Turn that into a positive.
And to the 42-yard line
I wasn't
here.
sure he was going to do that.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things.
Why did they wait until 1 minute and 1 second to call
Now
it?
before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it
Only
with just
mostly
over
out.
a minute to go before halftime. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action.
The Rams received, right? Because they
Yes,
they punted immediately, then Seattle drove down, missed the field goal.
That's correct.
And the Rams scored, and
then the pick
Seattle
six.
picked 6, and they drove.
And 6 yards to go here on 2nd down.
Yeah, so Seattle will start the next half with the ball. Some silver lining there.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Sano with a grab over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the
They're already
field.
zooming in on an
So
offensive
let's see
lineman.
about the call.
Wonder what that could mean.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are,
You know what it is? Don Ayers' team is coming in cold. They took a week off.
Yeah, they haven't played in a
Yeah,
while.
they haven't played in the 2 days since the Rams played. So they'll heat it up by the second half, totally.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Dumps it off to Gurley. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. As the clock
I'm
shows
not
50
going to watch
seconds
the
to play
entirety
here
of
in
that
half number
timeout.
1.
A somewhat critical 3rd down here.
Yeah,
Seattle with a stop can call timeout. They can get the ball back and maybe do something. The Rams with a 1st down will probably enter the point where they can either go for it or they're going to get enough time left for them to. Regardless, Seattle's
A
going to
nickel
start
look
running
by
out of
Seattle on
chances.
3rd down.
Yep, 5
Yeah.
defensive backs now.
In the 2nd half.
I mean, the
As
priority.
we've seen, all they do is throw the ball to the other team, so maybe it's
Yeah.
better that they don't
It's
have the ball.
Ryan.
Yeah, I couldn't agree
Matt
more
throwing it
with
to
that.
Lewis. Don't go.
Oh!
Oh, Dion! Yeah, stay in bounds field first.
Timeout for Seattle.
Knocked flat on his back.
You got to expect the punt.
And the
Yep.
Seahawks are
You
going
don't
to
go
take a
for it on
timeout
4th
here
and 1
on
on their
defense.
side of the
I
field.
don't
It's
know.
just
On their side of the
first, so
field?
they'll
I
have
don't
2
know. Those
remaining
guys
here
look like the
before we get to
offense.
Is
halftime.
Madden logic?
Madden logic is stupid. Those guys look like.
That's
guy
Matt
look-
Ryan.
That's a punter.
That's Matt Ryan holding some Gatorade.
Eddie Lacy on punt coverage.
I mean, yeah, you got to put the fullback out there.
Block.
Russ looks like he's going to play.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. On for his 2nd
Fake it.
punt. He'd take
Fake
a
the
repeat
punt.
of his first. And this
Interesting
is
with the
away.
Seahawks
I
to
don't
go
think
all
Landry
out
will get
block.
a chance to return here. And now where will the side judge
Out
stop
at
his
the
walk?
17.
That's the question.
That'll do.
He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back to the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles? The backup quarterback turned MVP. 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. As you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game, not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game, and of course, people in attendance.
Yes,
really
exactly the game they needed as the most popular television event of the year, every single year.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Oh, dude. Why you gotta get political in here? I'm just trying to watch some ball.
Trying to watch some pixels. It appears that the Seahawks have decided, you know what? We're bad. I'm bad and that's good. I'll never be good and that's not bad. There's no one I'd rather be but me. Oh, and they snap it with a second left.
So he could throw an interception still.
Oh, hey, maybe you could have done that 23 seconds ago.
Whoa!
That's some Beckmaning over here.
Goodness.
The visiting Rams taking the lead to the break.
Oh,
As we send you cross country to our EA
tad
Sports
bit
studios.
deep.
Dude, I know you're the oldest coach in the league, but come on, man.
Here's Larry Ridley.
Oh my. Alright. We're gonna send it to my boy for the halftime show. This is also the 2K guy, right? Who's that I hear?
It's good. I just got some food delivered. Gonna watch me some football in July, so that's good.
Nice. Have you watched any of this game so far?
I had it going while I was playing League. Oh man, that dive. But, so I mean, it's been in the background, but I can't say I pay attention much.
Can you hear me on the broadcast? Yeah?
Yes, I can hear the rub in the background.
Oh man. So yeah, Colin's defense has just been destroying Russell Wilson. It's been 2 interceptions, one of them being a pick 6.
Dang.
But it's a new half. And the game has taken a little bit to load it. It's not frozen, I promise. I think I promise. Alright, good, we're back.
We're fine.
Well, Landry looks ready for this one.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5.
Oh,
And he'll take this across the 25.
a hard left there into 5
yards up
players.
to the 27-yard line.
Oh no, the stat is under his leg.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They come out here
2
with a
INT.
0 on the
Attaboy, Russ.
scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. The third quarter begins with a run.
Starting off weak.
And he is hit pretty hard
Boy, this
from
is
the
not
side
going
as
well.
he's knocked down right at the line of scrimmage.
There's, you
While
know,
there's no gain on that run,
almost
we
12
do know
minutes to be
coaches
played.
whose identity is
Bringing
rooted
an ad
in
from one of the
taking
NFL
it
sponsors,
almost to the limit
ABC.
and then changing
Casting
things
for
up
The
by down
Bachelor
the
now.
stretch.
Go to
I think we're getting really close to that point in time,
abc.com/casting.
though, where the identity may have to go out the window.
That's actually-
They've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
second down.
And another run up the middle. Oh, Carlos is gone.
Goodbye.
Wow. And just like that.
You spoke so soon.
Man, every time I say something, it's the opposite.
Yeah. That's one way to get back in the game.
Carlos Hyde, 72 yards.
Very
Seahawks able to make this a close game
Poor guy.
again.
They signed him. He's like, okay, great. I'm going to be a feature back. And they're like, Bradley Chubb. Sorry, Nick Chubb.
Chubbs are cousins. There's like a whole town somewhere in the South where everyone's last name is Chubb. I'm serious.
I know, I'll tell you listen.
I'd make the joke that it was called Chubb Town, but that's probably not what it's called. They're like second cousins or
And that
something.
one makes it 14-7.
Good hold there, Eli.
It only took him
Long
2
time
plays
his
there
rival
to
Tony
finally
Romo could not hold the ball that one time.
getting him in for 6 points.
Who's this? Nick Rose? Ah, yes. Conair, one of the teams with 2 kickers in Week 16. So I made the top-rated guy be the kicker, like, for
Do
field
not
goals.
doubt that. I don't even know who Nick Rose, an NFL kicker?
I want to say Chargers?
A couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee.
Oh, is he the guy that replaced my boy Youngquay?
I think so.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first
The namesake for your Korean team.
Yeah, the Korean team won the national championship.
But actually, they didn't even
They
get
won
to
the Crystal
3-0.
football.
Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope
Middle Florida in a tightly contested. I mean, Middle Florida has their claim,
Try to think with them here. Try
In
to
their
play field
green
position
lanes.
maybe.
Are you
Turn the ball over. Put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
They're not even generic anymore, are they? They're like something else now,
I
right?
think this is still the generic ring.
Are they? And
Yeah.
all the teams change.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't keep up with that game anymore.
They go play action here on first down.
Big play action, big throw.
That's the formation. He's got a man. That's Allen.
He broke that one. He was on
He'll
free.
be taken down, but not before he gets
That's
into
one way to
enemy
immediately answer that.
territory.
Deep cross.
He got 29 yards that time.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some
You
experience,
guys didn't see
and some
Andy's
moxie,
first down motion,
you
but it
enter
was
the danger
awkward.
zone.
It was
when you
meant to be
decide
as if
blitz
like
him,
a
because if he's
like
able to diagnose as he did on that
old game
play,
of Madden
he can hurt you
character was
downfield.
doing.
He reads defenses.
You know, before they did the
He really does, and the best
He has
part
like
about
4
that play for
pixels.
him,
yeah, before they did the new
I think that was
engine,
his
so it was very
I don't
blocky
think so
and
I think he had the
choppy.
read, figured out where the blitz was coming
Robot-like.
from, and went to a secondary target.
But not like a smooth robot, like a very awkward robot. Tony said what I should have done is gotten a green screen and just bought like a referee jersey. Just for that during the game.
I'm sure Hollywood Mirror would have one. Of course, I named the thing. I was like, I need bunny ears.
On
They have
first
bunny
down,
ears.
it's Gurley.
Nice.
And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. At the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Just like not.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it
Look
because
at that guy
those guys get out of that
flipping some
mentality,
sticks during that
firing
UFC
out and
match.
hitting people. Hard to get them started again occasionally.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Kinda looked like the butt fumble.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do
Didn't
better
have the same
this
outcome.
time. It's 3rd and
No.
6.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
On 3rd down, Ryan.
Oh man,
Missed it.
he went too far.
Complete on the deep ball.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised
It's
throw
a
to me. I didn't see anything
59-yard
open,
field goal
and this play
from
just
here.
didn't look right from the
It
beginning.
did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck
Oh,
it.
how do you miss that?
Pass incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now. As
High
he's on
Forbat?
the
Yeah,
punt for
I don't trust
LA.
High Forbat to kick that.
Get the old pooch pun out.
He gets this one away, and boy,
It's
it's
going
a
right out of bounds.
That's a good
And
punt.
this will be
That's
out
not
of
a touchdown,
bounds.
no,
Now it's
that's
a
out
question of where they'll mark it. And
There's some in the other side of games that are going out of like 8.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head
Coffin
back
corner.
onto the field.
Yes, sir.
Austin Hooper time.
Still trailing
Here we go.
Get this Hunter Henry shit out of here. Probably tore his ACL.
In terms of mindset, because they scored the last time,
They do that.
they're not
I
quite
don't
as
know.
worried about being
He had
down
128 yards
because
week
now their
1.
confidence
He
is
had like
leveled up.
100 yards.
They feel like they've got
Yeah.
something going, and they feel like they can
He
attack
still
again
finished just like
and put
tight
more
end
points on the
15
board.
for one catch. He had like 188 yard catch.
If you're the offense, or you
Like,
just
Austin
focused on
Hooper.
this
It's like, oh shit.
We wouldn't be
He
telling
went to
the truth
Western
if we said that they didn't
I am
scoreboard
out
watch.
on Austin
Everyone
Hooper
does
this
it to
year.
some extent. But you
They
gotta
still
set
have
it aside
Levine
right now and
Tololo.
just focus on this
Oh, it's good
series.
for us. Yeah, Carlos Hyde has come alive here. In the
Yeah, he
second half.
has.
And he finds enough of an opening to
Got
get
that
this one
steroid
back up to his 20. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8
There was a game a couple years
and
ago
it's
when
second and 2.
Steve Smith had some ridiculous pain injection before the game. And he played like the first 20 minutes of the game.
Oh my
And
god.
then he like literally like could not
So this
play all
brings
of a
up a
sudden.
second
And he
and
just
2.
like sat the rest of the game. Like I very specifically remember like seeing a play and he just like barely moved and then he like never came back.
Oh, man.
Again, it's high.
Carlos,
Whoa.
forward Carlos.
Get him down here at the 23. Give him 3
I
yards.
think we had Hooper line up at
Hooper!
fullback. And then him line up at fullback that time.
Yeah.
For a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play
Hoop
action,
down.
toss that bad boy
What a
deep.
block.
But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Well, I think the reason they're going with this running game is purely based off of Wilson's 2 interceptions in the first half.
Russell has not looked great. This is reminiscent of the 2015 NFC title game in which he got a concussion in the first quarter and then couldn't do anything, and the Packers lost him anyway.
Dude, that game fucking sucked.
That
That's
game
bad
made me
memories.
quit
To
NFL
the
fandom.
25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Was that the game that I really wanted to leave you apartment afterwards?
Yeah.
Because you were walking around, pacing back and forth with your Louisville slugger in your hand?
Yeah, that was not good.
Mm.
I really like haven't cared about a Packers game since then. Like I actively root for them, but like unless they're beating the Bears, I like haven't. I don't
Now
know.
they'll throw it with Wilson. It's
Alright,
complete
up
to
to Henry,
Henry over the
35.
middle. And he'll
Yeah, I
get
will
to
say
the
my flight
29-yard
senses were
line,
tingling
down
very
there.
strongly at that time.
4 yards
Yeah,
on the
well.
completion, and it's
I know you
inside
wouldn't,
third
but
down. He's been quiet today
was
in
still
the
that
passing
what
game,
if.
just his second
Yeah.
catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to
I mean,
limit
Barnwell
him,
brought
and what
back
a lot of
thank you
teams
for
do.
not coaching
They'll double him,
specifically
you know,
for
use a
that game. Like,
linebacker
he had
underneath,
abandoned
a
the
safety
segment.
over the
Oh,
top.
wow.
Sometimes
Because
they'll
when
just
we
take
met
a
him,
corner,
that's
maybe
what
their
I
third
talked to him
corner if
about.
he's a
I was like,
bigger
thank you
guy
for bringing it
and put
back
him
for
on a
that dog
man-to-man to
shit
try and limit his touches.
performance.
Just
Somehow,
keep mixing
Mike
it up,
McCarthy
giving
is
different
still
angles,
employed.
different looks, like
Yeah, I don't know
a good
what's up with
boxer
that.
does.
He's got Evans.
Special teams coordinator Ron Zook
Down as they get into the
is
ground
still
at
employed.
the 36.
Well, he was the assistant special teams coordinator when Boston fucked that up. Then he got promoted. One year after his stint as a bank manager in Ocala, Florida.
No matter what, he really
Hey,
can't
Ocala's a
hide
very
the
solid
and I
town.
think that right there, he
They
knew
produced
right
A
away
Day to
where the
Remember,
blitz was coming from,
Part of Mayday
who his primary
Parade.
guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a
Been
secondary
mentioned,
target for a nice
they've been
game.
talked about by Under Oath.
The primary target, and he's so
Ocala, Florida has done wonders for
I mean,
seniors.
I spent this weekend in Salt Lake City, and the most famous person I could find from Salt Lake City was Wilford Brimley. So,
Diabetes.
And said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he
Ocala,
did.
Florida.
good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
In today's football,
One of them
where
inland
receivers
Florida
break
cities like
tackles, make people
Gainesville
miss,
or
get
Orlando.
upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that, where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
56,000
Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the
notable
offense.
people. Football player.
Jeremy McKinnon on there. Not to be mistaken for Jarek McKinnon.
Dante Culpepper.
Going deep
Okay.
here.
Whoa, airing it out big. Hold up.
Whoa! Oh, he
Whoa,
got it!
Landry!
Oh,
Holy
Landry!
balls!
It'll be first and goal when we come
What the
back.
hell?
We'll return with more after
That was
this
pure
break.
Madden physics
You're
there.
watching the NFL on EA
Landry like
Sports.
boxed him out and caught it one-handed. That was nuts.
Dante Culpepper's mom's sister.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
He did go to Ocala High School. Other notable people, some figure skaters. Troy Glaus.
I don't know that name.
A couple NBA players I've never heard of named Johnson. Jeremy McKinnon.
In the red zone.
Jeremy McKinnon, my boy.
They'll run for him with Hyde. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken
Kelly
down.
Preston, the girl
A loss
from
of a
Twins.
full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Not her twin.
Well, it's been the air game
No.
that's taken them down
Familiar
on
with
this
Twins?
drive before
Danny
they finally
DeVito
turned
and
around
Arnold
and handed it
Schwarzenegger.
off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big
Twins,
boys
which
to
is
get him in the end zone.
Oh, that is
Couldn't
He's
do it
also in
there.
the She
It'll
Will
be
Be Loved
interesting to
music
see.
video.
Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create
John
some space in the
Travolta.
run game?
Oh, what up, Adam?
Oh yeah, Travolta. Going out
They
for the
come out
Tigers.
here in the eye.
A day to remember. You guys made it.
They try again with Hyde.
Oh, Carlos
there
is
it
in,
is.
and it is tied.
Oh, these fucking 14-0 to 17-14 game scripts are too much for me, man.
There's a metal core band.
Oh yeah, they're like pretty hot right now. They're on what?
Rapcore?
From tying this thing up.
Crapcore is dead.
He's
man.
having a nice
He had a
little
good
game.
run.
Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
How about what our producer
Oh,
Christian
Walter Ray
likes
Williams
to say
Jr.
when they score
That's a
touchdowns
bowler.
like this? He's
Pylon cam.
in touchdown city.
I feel like we didn't need pylon cam for that one.
We didn't, but they use it every time they can. Every time it's in range, they're like, "Oh, pylon cam." The best is when the pylon actually gets hit and the
Critical
feed goes
extra
to
point
sad.
attempt here.
Somebody got way too excited programming that.
Oh, dude, that would be like,
And an
give me that
important one
feature.
is, as we are
I don't want
tied
to code
now.
It's like,
pylon
what else do
cam.
we need in this game? Yo, let me do pylon cam.
Alright,
Pylon cam. We need pylon cam.
Plays all
just give it to the intern.
It's been, yeah, the intern. Like, here you go, intern. Pylon cam. The intern's like, oh yeah, then it gets knocked over and it goes.
They're like, God, this kid tried too hard.
I never understood that extra section of CenturyLink. Like, it's like really strange. It's sort of like Illinois Stadium, in which it's just like an entire section in the end zone that doesn't connect to the rest of the stadium.
Ethan Post exciting on the sideline.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lamont.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
Ah, there's the question. Makes you feel like tough.
This is taken at his 4.
This is
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Tub thumping is possibly
And the
the
Rams
greatest
getting set to
lyrical
go
song.
now.
Pure
And a tight
lyrics.
game after punting last time. See if they
Talking about
can
that
get
part that, like,
something
comes up
going
to
on
a
this
point.
drive.
Yeah, it's like that's the one end zone, right? So like the other end zone is not like.
With the game
Oh.
this close,
The other end zone,
you
like,
gotta
I
feel
It's just
some
like
sense of
a
urgency
horseshoe.
for them
It's
to
a
go on
horseshoe with
offense
like
right
that
now.
like
They have
built
to
in
do
on the
it
end.
without letting
It's
panic
just like a
set
big
in and
triangle.
affect their play.
Okay. I don't know, maybe they wanted some symmetry.
Maybe they didn't build it originally and there wasn't anything there and they built an extension.
That could be it too.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley.
Oh,
He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A one-sided defensive player in the NFL tell me,
guy that just
if
falls
I
on top
beat
of him
and
at the end.
dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. But winning
Oh, I didn't show
one-on-one
it again.
battles is always a
Damn,
part
damn.
of the game. But when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Oh shit, air conditioning time.
Now Ryan.
That was like next door.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
Ooh, is that a real
7
fullback?
yards on the
Where did a
play.
real fullback come
What is
from?
that?
Third down.
No.
Get him out of here.
S. Rogers. Is that Captain America?
Is Blunt hurt?
The Rams comes on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Thomas's number so that DeMarco Murray could have 29. R.I.P. Earl Thomas's number.
They'll try and pick up the first.
Todd does not get the first down.
Oh my goodness.
These fucking 17-14 game scripts, man.
They're
Just a
crumbling.
yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well
Yeah,
knew
what the hell,
first
Todd?
down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
KJ Wright says no.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th
I've
time
seen too much
today.
Johnny Hacker this game.
Get that rare double K in that thing.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Ugh.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
63-yard punt.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are.
Marbles.
But with that last drive, that culminated touchdown, they carry that confidence.
Can you even play marbles?
You start
I
with
don't
the
remember
football
how.
now. They have to feel
You're
great
right.
about their
There's like a
opportunity.
circle.
Oh yeah, you have to like.
It's definitely not Kerplunk. That's for damn
What
sure.
about Pog? Pogs. I'm gonna play some Pogs.
Wait, you actually play? Oh yeah, there was like a. You could actually play.
Yeah,
Pogs.
you gotta get like the slammer and like hit it really hard. You gotta like try to stack him or something. I don't remember.
They start the drive up high. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it's the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
I don't think I have anything. Dongle. Dongle.
Again, running right,
Carlos,
it's high.
Carlos
And
is
this
stopped
one
on
also
second. It's
slowly
3rd down.
developing as he's maybe
Okay.
getting
3rd and
back into
11.
the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Unfortunately for the
So
Seahawks,
nothing there,
that
but maybe
means
blame
our
that
boy
on the
Russell's
blocking.
going to have
Yeah,
to
so
throw the
you gotta
ball.
win at the point of
The
attack.
last time
and
he
on that
just hung it
play,
up there
that
and
was
lingered
all
like
the
he got
defense.
it.
They
Yeah,
made
that
it
was
happen.
nuts.
The jump
Possibly
ball
a turning
offense.
point. Big play coming.
Frisbee ball
This is 3rd
offense.
and
That's won
long.
me so many Super Bowls in Madden.
The Dan Bach offense.
The old Curtis Painter to
They go play action with
What's
Wilson.
Play
this
action,
connection?
fooling no one, throws it to no one, and we will have another Rams
Incomplete.
possession.
oh my. Whoa.
Well, not to get too overcritical
Oh,
there, because he
ooh, throw
knows
them
what
both
he's
out.
doing, but his shoulders looked a little
I don't know if that's a
off-kilter there
thing.
when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there.
cool,
You're just
though.
analyzing it, and he gets those
Players
shoulders
having an
right.
attitude.
That pass will go
Stop.
from incomplete to
Attitude
complete.
Here's
adjustment.
John Ryan now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Seahawks are running 10 more plays than the Rams have. We're going all out punt block here.
Bob.
Nice little juke. Good open field tackling there.
Attaboy,
50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los
2 minute
Angeles.
drill time.
If you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
I should put
And
myself
at this
to a clear
stage in the
offline,
game, every play is magnified here as we get down to the
I'll do that for 2
nitty-gritty.
games. What are you talking about? You're in the mid card.
They'll try and start
Oh,
the drive
Todd.
early. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Rams in no hurry to get up the line.
They'll take that 2 minute warning. It's a free timeout.
Reminder that the 2-minute warning is a fake concept. It's added by the NFL to sell more ad revenue. I'm not kidding.
I believe it. That makes sense. I never understood why it was there before.
In college football, there is
And a long way to go
It
for
isn't
the
really a
offense
rule that makes
here on
any
2nd
sense.
down.
Like, oh, with 2 minutes left, the clock
We'll come
stops for
back
no
and see
reason.
how it all shakes
Everyone
out
gets a free
after
timeout,
this.
and we get to sell more Budweiser.
I mean, that's important.
2-minute warning, this podcast is brought to you by ZipRecruiter.
So
Are you
it's
tired of
football
old ways
as we
to
get
find
you reset.
candidates?
And
Are you
let's
not
see what
getting
they
enough
come up
quality
with
candidates
offensively
for
after
your
having
openings?
time to
Well, then
talk it
try
over.
ZipRecruiter. The official sponsor of the, whatever the new name of the Fantasy League Alumni League.
Oh, Todd!
Face mask.
Brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
I'm waiting for you to give me the 4 Hymns commercial.
Fuck, I hate the 4 Hymns commercial. That was so annoying.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15.
I need like the clip of Joe Buck.
Go to 4hymns.com/LSS.
I need the clip of Joe Buck reading all the New Girl promos. And then like Zoe Deschanel's like at the World Series game. He's like, and there's the star of New Girl. She's so funny. That's like how he says it. He's like, I don't know anything about Zoe Deschanel.
That's
He's like, oh, she's so funny, that Zoe.
That's just about field goal range.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Yeah.
A good pickup there at 22.
But they picked up a
76 overall, tied
Gil
for that.
Griffin using both of his hands did not help him get coverage.
really fast. Let the clock wind down.
For those of you who don't know, Shaquille Griffin has a younger brother named Shaquem Griffin who was also drafted by the Seahawks. And he's only got one hand.
Won the 5th round this year.
Yeah, and he's a really freaking good linebacker.
He's like fast as fuck too, right? Yeah.
First
Even
down
an
and 10
interception.
now for the
He
offensive
had
group.
like almost a 4.4 40.
That's the shit.
He got an interception in training camp like today.
Now a handoff for Gurley.
That seems bad.
I mean, they could take it from where the push started, right? So.
Yeah.
Loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's
Still not
second
great.
down.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
No push there. Vernon Davis on the block.
Second down, offense
1 minute
behind
to
the
go.
sticks here. Second and 13.
I gotta get back into field goal range. I guess they're technically in it now, but 57 out of Kai is not what you're
They'll
looking
stick
for.
to the ground game with
Oh.
Gurley.
Ball.
And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line.
If I'm Seattle
Give him 2
here, I'd
yards
take
that
it
time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and
I think
11
they're content to
situation.
let the Rams
So
run the
many
ball a
times they
third
look at
time
a
and
short
attempt to
run, and
long
we
field
praise the
goal. I don't know
offense
if
for
that's
trying to set the tempo
I doubt it
and
is.
establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They'll probably take it after this play. Oh my god, what are you doing, Todd?
They run Dexty on
The
Lewis.
Seahawks are going to
Oh,
take a
that's
timeout here on defense.
There's the timeout. Now it's actually a really fucking difficult field goal.
It's a
Here in the final
58-yard
stages.
field goal.
Ooh, lad. I mean, watch this one end by Wilson just tossing one up to Landry again.
What if they run the field goal back for a touchdown?
I mean, it's possible. This is the clip they usually show before a punt.
Here's Johnny Hacker now.
Oh my god, they're
He's
punting.
been terrific so far.
Boy, that seems really suboptimal to have had the ball at the 35 with 50 seconds left and be punting.
Oh my god.
And he
Ned
deserves a
AI,
bronze
why?
leg as he gets this one away. And this is going to be
All right,
ruled
Russell,
out,
time
I
to throw it
think,
up.
just
At
inside
that
the
point, just
20,
try it.
so
Mike
we're
Evans
outside
is on the
judge
field.
Mike Evans is on the field.
Probably the best jump
And
ball
the
receiver in the
Seahawks
league.
get ready to trot out on the field.
Yeah.
They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one.
Alternatively,
Risk
he
reward,
could just throw another pick
If you
six.
go for it,
Really?
what's the absolute reward on
This
this?
was a
But the
lie?
risk
It's
is
not a lie,
probably
because
greater.
17 is supposed to be the team that makes the
Get
comeback.
to overtime and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Just delays my game further.
Here's Hyde as they begin. on the
Yes.
ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
We are headed to overtime. Yeah, let's show the target line as time expires. Actually, if I'm the Rams, I would have taken timeouts for that one.
Oh, on the off chance that it was 3 and out. Yeah.
are headed.
Overtime. That's our first overtime in this tournament.
Yo, what if this
We
game
need
is
overtime to
tied?
decide this
I
one
think
after 4
you can
quarters
choose
of
to let it
play.
keep playing.
We're all even. The extra session in a moment.
I think it
This
just
is
keeps
the
wrapping.
NFL
I think it'll go to like a
on
second
EA
quarter at
Sports.
overtime.
Lest we forget that time that Donovan McNabb did not know that the game was a tie.
I think in Madden.
Legitimately didn't know the rules of the sport he was playing.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't,
This
we
isn't
can still
frisbee
have some more
ball where you
football.
have
That's
to know
exactly
the rules.
right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession
Rams
to either
are
match it
receiving the
or
ball.
score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick
Why is
field
that all
goals,
resolved
the
before the
next
coin
team
even
to
stops
score
flipping?
wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked
We
up
want
by the
the
defense
ball,
and they
we're gonna
score,
score.
the game is over
And
at
a White
that point.
Hasselbeck.
Never gone wrong for Seattle before.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah. Probably a little guy.
The Rams
I
offense
picture
now
him next to
making
Derrick
their way
Henry is
out to
kinda
take over. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what
It's
you're
really
saying. In overtime,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
gets
no,
tougher,
this is
doesn't
normal,
it?
like,
At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
Yes, it is. Very good. That commentator. If they get down the field and get a touchdown, it's over. Oh, yes.
Derrick Henry and Nick Saban
They'll
once
try
gave
a handoff
90
for Eric
carries.
Gurley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
That's nuts.
Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
4 wide.
First throw in overtime now for Ryan. Getting it out left
Oh,
side to Sanu.
love a bit of Sanu.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Griffin's just sitting on him. Is he down yet?
You can never be too short.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. That's brought in by
Ryan
Davis
marking a
over
field
the
goal
middle.
line.
A gain of 6 there on first. A little dinking and dunking
Is it that you're
that
not
they're
allowed to
doing.
kick a
At
field
some
goal?
point, is it
Or
appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It
You
is
just can't win
if
the
you
game.
feel
Can't
good
win.
about
They
it.
get him
But
the-
otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your
Make it
guys
up
in
and go.
space. If he
Yes,
makes
sir.
someone miss, that could turn into the big play you're looking for.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He lost 2
Dude,
there.
college overtime is
That's
such a
third
superior
down.
system.
I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block,
Start on
you
the
might
25,
want to
do what you
stop
can.
him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender
Tom's been
is
getting
usually
wrecked
the best
since halftime.
defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Well, when you don't block the middle linebacker from top, it's going to be a problem. Okay, I'm going to run this one.
Opening drive
Maybe
of
not.
overtime, and now facing a third down and 6. Big play coming up. From the shotgun, Ryan. And Davis went it left side. And he's able to take it across midfield.
Ooh,
before
4th and
going
inches.
Fourth and inches.
Just a 5-yard
Dude, they're gonna
pickup,
punt
and
it like
leads to
Madden.
4th down. Decision to be made on 4th and just a few inches in overtime. What do you do?
I know you've got to weigh it out as a head coach, because if you don't get it, you've turned it over in a
Oh,
great
they're going
spot
for it.
for the opposition to go down and win the game. But 4th and inches, I think what most teams do is they say, if we can't get inches, we don't deserve to win
Rashard
anyway.
Matthews on the physically unable to perform list.
Oh, he's on the pup?
Yep. Blood
On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away. That one sails out of bounds. A side judge will walk
I got
it
that
off.
upset.
And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Love Rashard Matthews. I liked him a lot earlier in the year.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
And part 1 is done, now part 2. And tough starting field position here. Running left, here's High. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss.
No, I think he just rolls over into another overtime.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. How many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Aaron Donald is incredible.
2nd down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13.
He's like weirdly, like he's not like that physically imposing. He's like 6 feet and like just kind of doughy, but his like center of gravity is incredible.
Now what can Wilson do here in the OT?
He's like a big thing.
And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
I like how they're casually not mentioning the interceptions on this graphic.
Yeah, those aren't important.
That's not part of the passing offense.
Completions are cooler when you force them through triple coverage.
Remember that.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Leave a voicemail instead.
From the gun, it's
Oh,
Wilson.
2 points. Oh, I really wanted the
safety. We could have ended on a safety.
That would have been incredible.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
4, tick, 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 tick.
The sun is setting on this game. Like, actually.
Here's John Ryan now.
The field's
on
getting
for
darker.
a very important punt here in overtime.
4 p.m. kickoff.
Mm-hmm.
SEC game.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
No, oh my God, these booming punts, dude.
Yeah, we really need to like.
That one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And that will come the offense as they take over. Todd Gurley in the
There's the
offense.
stat right there.
Back out there.
That seems bad, Todd.
In the numbers. Where does the fall
I mean, they would have won
lie?
regulation
Just
if he just
10
went
the guys
forward.
up front combination.
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley.
Oh my God.
Mask, 15 yards.
You gotta stop ripping him down by the face, dude.
Indeed, here come the flags.
Like, these ragdoll physics make it look so brutal.
There's a reason it's a 15-year.
I mean, yeah. Oh, my bad,
In
guys.
overtime,
I was just trying to tear
have
his
be
head
smarter
off.
than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
Show me a replay. Those physics were incredible. There you go, Todd.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. Here's Gurley.
There you go, Todd.
The outside.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
Maybe they are clock man.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
This is the worst. We're just stuck in this camera angle until the play clock is like at 25 probably.
Play cock.
Play cock. Quiet you.
They run. It's Gurley. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Running Todd up the middle, and then
Nice
they
job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Here.
I really hope it's not a tie.
If it's a tie, I'll replay the game and play it sudden death style, but after everyone else's games. I'm not gonna make everyone sit through that.
The drawing of lots.
Turn on the webcam and flip it.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Only a gain of a couple.
I didn't get reps, otherwise I feel like they would be going.
Yeah, it's got a rep.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game.
Oh,
You took the words
they only had one timeout left.
4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Oh my god. They're doing it.
What is this with real life?
Huh?
Sorry, it's Vanderbilt Day on the SEC Network, and their big primetime slot is bowling.
Oh.
The Rams on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
The offense is still back out there.
There's 20 seconds as long as you throw it.
Operating from the gun.
Oh, he's got. Oh, he dropped it.
He dropped it.
Oh no.
Made the ball roam.
You gotta go for it, right? You gotta kick the field goal.
53. Yeah,
You gotta kick that.
Nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it
What you guys
continues
have
in
here, Kai?
overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive
It's
on
Johnny Hecker, I
defense.
swear to God.
Pressure in the quarterback's face.
That's
Good
not.
coverage of
They're
not
not
just the
actually doing
wide
what?
receivers,
What?
but the tight end, the running backs.
Oh,
when they try to
yes.
slip out
What?
and making
Oh
sure that
yes,
at
Madden
the point
logic,
of attack,
baby.
when the ball's
Madden,
in the
why?
air, they get there and help
Oh, and they run the ball and touch. Oh, he didn't get it.
Did he?
That mark looks
He's
No,
short.
no, the defense is cheering.
he didn't
The
get
defense holds.
What in the
Rams
fucking
as
world
they
is
fail to
this?
get 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down.
Here comes a big-armed Russell to Mike Evans.
What's that Joe Buck tweet where it's, we're at the top of the 57th? Oh God, yes.
On 1st down, Wilson. And avoids the contact by side.
Good.
And with just 9
They call the time.
seconds
Maybe they get new
left in
timeouts when it
overtime.
wraps.
Welcome
We
to
get
the top
whistles
of
and
the
a
front.
timeout.
27, 47. Yes. Go up by Flames. Oh God, yes.
this ends in a tie, they get automatic last two.
Second down, 8.
11th and 12th.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And right side, Henry's got it. Now we're going to get a timeout. With 5 seconds left here in overtime.
Like, the play calling is not as if the game's about that. I think it's just they're going to get new timeouts, so they're just using them. I don't know. We'll see. Look at that sweat. Fucking graphics, man.
The Seahawks on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Wilson. And now he'll turn it off his back foot. He'll heave this deep. And unable to connect on the long pass.
Quarter.
It falls down incomplete.
We're going to overtime too, right?
Where?
It doesn't say final, it says overtime.
So they ran a Hail Mary play on 3rd and 1. But
we
the
got
game
another
is onward.
overtime.
Oh, God. Oh, my brain hurts. It hurts.
And they're out of timeouts.
Why did he just come out of the tunnel?
Why, Nunu? Why?
What's up, Adam?
Like, after the quarter, he made it seem like the Seahawks are coming back out of the tunnel.
Yeah, they did like a little recap of the entire game.
Maybe they needed a bathroom break.
Yeah, maybe. It's a long game. I need a bathroom break.
Things are worse than ever. Alright, we're down to commentator.
And last time they were very fortunate.
The Iron Colon must carry on.
Turn it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down.
For sure, I know he lost, so I think we're okay.
Trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive.
Half of the fun is pretending you're all watching.
Over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. They'll run it now out of the gun. Yeah, nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to
They really haven't thrown the ball in a long time.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And we're back.
Ryan
didn't miss much.
off the bootleg.
They ran Todd on first
Wide open
Keenan,
talent
up to the
complete.
48.
And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back.
Football league
A good pickup there, a 22.
Oh, the FFL.
So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When the receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that guy knocked like the #1 guy out.
Now Gurley, hand off.
Not off tackle, going backwards.
My God.
Oh,
No! How has he done this?
For a 14-yard loss.
How have they done this?
Hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way.
Let me just break this tackle. And
Break it,
casually
run backwards
fumble it
and
out
then
of
fumble.
bounds.
Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
The fumble, but they're able to maintain possession. Now it's second down.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah.
Second and 24. Let's give it back to Todd.
He's got to make up the yards he lost.
Oh, that was LeGarrette Blount.
Oh, that was LeGarrette.
Todd has been benched for LeGarrette Blount.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
We were almost out of this misery.
The Rams on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good.
I'm going to have to start drinking fairly soon. But this is setting the tone for the rest of the night.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
Throw it. He's going to get sacked.
He's got a lot of time. Oh, and he gets the first down.
Gets it and a field goal range. Holy Marty.
We've been into field goal range before.
Let's not
get ahead of ourselves.
Dude, watch them like get halfway there and then like miss a field goal.
On third down, very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot.
We're already pushing 9 p.m. This is good.
Up a first down.
Yeah. Sticking to schedule.
They try right side here. He's going to lose yardage here.
This is how I get to
a loss of a full 3 yards.
He's supposed to be home soon. Oh, man.
It's not always as straight as that team wanted it more than the other, but on that play, it actually was true.
Didn't you just spend all weekend with Rachel?
Me?
Well, obviously not you.
Who? Doing what?
I said, Rob was saying you need to get home.
Oh,
I was like, did you just spend all the weekend with Rachel?
I did, yes.
Seems like you earned some good boy points and you can
some good boy points.
Watch virtual football with your friends.
What was that?
Martavis.
Is that who that is? Oh yeah. Why is he number 80?
I know many people like to throw to the tight end.
What did I fuck up? He's normally number 10,
position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
The Rams on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now Lewis.
There's Deion Lewis, and we're actually in field goal
range here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And the 8th play on
this 2-minute warning.
2 minutes to go here in overtime.
It's like it's the 6th quarter, yeah. It's almost a halftime of overtime.
I feel like that we're stressing the game logic here.
That's probably why they don't have timeouts. Maybe they'll get them back in the 7th quarter. They probably just like...
linebacker Jay Ryan left this season.
Oh, shit. Unfortunate.
Back to the run Todd offense.
Oh my God! They're gonna review that. They've got to review that. He might have been down.
This was in the last 2 minutes of some sort of stint of time, so we're gonna get an automatic review.
They had a chance inside the red zone. Punched that
He was down. He was so down.
He's definitely down.
Okay, that will get reversed.
What an error, what a mistake you made.
Oh my goodness, dude. I almost lost it
Let's
there.
give them a little bit of credit, keeping their team in the game, because if they score a touchdown there, it's game over.
Yeah, the way they code it is like not until they break the huddle for some reason.
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that
They'll be like,
play
and
sheet
break.
and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well.
Yeah.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Down and then out. Well, that was close though. It's like one and then the other.
Second and 6.
Okay.
Ball has been reversed.
Yeah. I heard cheering and I was like, well, we're in Seattle. Clearly the crowd just wants to go home too.
So now it all rests
Oh,
on
field
the
goal
foot
time.
of Kai Thorbath.
Going straight for the field goal is second and 6
Yep.
after the fumble.
Lucky
Trusting
this
that,
time.
you know, Todd
keeps fumbling. Kai
Todd
Thorbath's
keeps
just gonna
fumbling.
put it in.
The kick,
The
is,
kick
good.
is good.
And we're on to Cincinnati.
We thought this game would be a good one.
Chicago.
It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
You're gonna be away every game.
Always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goal
set it up
was overtime. The knees are always knocking, but they pushed it through.
Oh yeah, and I've been going through the stats in case anyone cares, but no one's giving me feedback that they care.
A lot of nerves for them too, because they have to do their
If anyone
job
cares enough, they
in
can
order to
pause
give
and
him
look at
one
it.
last chance to put a foot to it.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew.
No one
I'm Brandon
blocked.
Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Shout out to John Johnson III. Still not sure that's a real person.
Mason Crosby 0 for 1.
But yeah, put the other kicker in.
Put
They used
Dick
both
Rose in.
kickers.
I think it's because he did kickoffs.
Oh, okay. Did the kickoff.
9 total punts this game.
Jesus.
What you like to see. Alright, and that is a wrap for this game. The game went 6 quarters, but we finally have a conclusion where Colin's team ekes out a win in second overtime, 17-14 over Joe C's team. So that drops Joe down to the finals bracket, and Colin advances to the semis, where he is guaranteed a top 4 choice of draft position. And that's it for this recording.